Libras, how are you guys doing today? All right, so we have Crossroads for pile 1. And this is resonating with you. You're going to go ahead and stay for pile 1. And then for pile 2, we have the word that I cannot say. The skite. The skeet. S-C-T-H-E. The thing that harvests, harvests the grass. I feel like some of you guys are like, Joy, get it together, Joy. All right, so that's yours, pile number 2, harvest. What does it say, harvest? I think that's what it's symbolizing. All right, so pile number 1, crossroads. You have a crossroad in play for you. And as you might actually be into crossword puzzles as well. I know my grandma is, for some reason. I'm thinking about her right now. All right, so let's see what we have for you. Ooh. Didn't I tell you guys not to deal with that energy at work? You did not listen, did you? Well, let me take that back. It's crossroads. So maybe some of you have. Yep. And some of you have not. Okay. Yeah. So this is going to... Pile 1, you have 2 pals. Pile 1, crossroads, is going to be for those who are on the path to getting into that toxic energy at work. It's going to be here for you. And for those who are rising above it, it's going to be here for you. And they're telling me the reason why they want me to do this is to show you the consequences of your actions, because it doesn't feel like you've gone there yet. So they're saying if you continue on this path, what could happen for you. So if you stay cool, calm, and collective, peaceful energy, love from the divine, stoic. They want you to be stoic, right? And then for here we have enraged, plotting, narcissistic traits. You're falling into the hands of that enemy. I'm trying to let it fall on its own. If you fall into the self-doubt, spiraling, insecure, they're basically gonna win. I also have frustration. Pile 1. This is the 3rd time that I'm doing your reading where this toxic energy from work is coming through. Libra, if it's coming through back to back to back, that means some of you are watching my readings, looking for advice, but also not taking it, which means these messages are going to continue coming through for you until either it's going to get worse or it's going to get better. But it's really up to you. The 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is it's like bag lady, where you're walking around with all those bags and your back hurts more and more and more. But it's usually of your own infliction. It's things that you pile on top of yourself that you do not need to take up. This is an energy at work that, even as toxic as it is, as narcissistic trait as it is, as manipulative as it is, you do not need to pick it up. And it seems for some of you, because again, remember we have 2 energies coming through for this 1 pile. For some of you, you're getting wrapped up in it and you're being guided not to. Because the more you get into it, and you will become the same energy that you are complaining about at work. All right. And then for those who are rising above it or attempting to rise above it, let's see what we have for you. We have the 2 of Cups. There's somebody, okay. There's somebody on this way to you in a love situation. If you're single, if you're not single, your current reunion will get stronger. You're receiving love from divine to strengthen the current relationships that are positive in your life. So that's something that you could continue focusing on and to help support you away from this energy. And if you are single, there's romance on the horizon for you if you stay in this energy. Okay, so Libra pile 1, this is your daily reading for you. Now I'm going to move on to pile 2, Libras. How y'all doing? my pal that keeps me on my toes. What's up, Libras? All right, so my General Hospital pal. We have Harvest. On yesterday's episode of Pal 2, you guys had some love situations going on. Let's see how that's going. For many of you who are watching. Oh, it's going. You saw how that incense smoke just kind of just went. And for a second, I was thinking to myself, oh, I got a dud. Because it wasn't smoking. I thought maybe I had to relight it. But the way that smoke just kind of cascaded down, no. Things that have been setting, yeah, I'm reading the smoke. Things that have been situated, how can I say this? You may think that things aren't happening because you're not seeing it happen. The same way I saw this cone, didn't look like it was burning, even though the top part was grayed out from, the ash. But it didn't look like it was burning. It didn't look like it was smoking. I thought I had a dud. And then all of a sudden the incense smoke started to come down like a waterfall. And it just kind of just beautifully cascade out at one time. This is what's happening in your love life, pal to Libra, where something that someone to be exact, that you thought was not happening for you for whatever reason. There's things going on in the background that you're not aware of that suddenly you'll find out about. And when you do, you're going to have that gush. If you know what I mean. All right, so 3 of Pentacles. This is something that's in collaboration with the other person. So the same way you've been working on yourself, they've been working on themselves. And that's why they've been keeping themselves away from you. Don't think they're not watching you. We have the 7 of Swords. They're watching you, especially if you have a social media platform. And this is in a non-scary way. 10 of Wands in reverse. I just had that card in the first pile. Completely different energy though. And the 8 of Swords. I'm going to talk about the 10 of Wands. I'm just going to pull up one more card for you. All right, so with this 10 of Wands, when I said different energy, I told pile 1 that they've been putting on a lot of things onto their backs, on themselves. Was that this reading or the past reading? Either way, that's usually what 10 of Wands mean. You've been putting this relationship on your back. Like, you really taken all the responsibility of everything that's gone wrong on your shoulders. And that's not necessarily the case. It's dual. You guys both screwed up in your own different ways. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse with the 7 of Swords. It's telling me that it was verbal. It was argumentative. It was, and I said this and you said that and you hurt me. Yeah, well, you hurt me this way and you did this. Well, you did that. And you guys are both not seeing the bigger picture. Because if you saw the bigger picture, you realize that you're both hurting each other unnecessarily. 10 of Swords. And it's not what it seems. It's not nearly as bad as it seems. You guys love each other so much that it's like it overpowers everything. And so you guys disappointed each other at different points in your relationships. Or in the beginning of the relationship or something. It doesn't feel like it was solidified. It feels like there was moments where it could have been something, and then things happened and everything just kind of fell apart. And you took it on as like, it's all my fault. If I didn't say this, if I didn't do that. They're doing the same thing. They were living in regret as you. But that energy is it's about to gush. It's about to clear off. It's definitely in the works where things are going to have the Star in reverse. Things are going to escalate to a point where you guys are going to see that, yeah, I did this. This was my fault. And they're going to say, yeah, I did that. That was my fault. But you know what? I did it because I loved you. I was really upset. I took it personally because I hold you at high esteem. So when you said that, it hurt my feelings more than somebody else saying it. And you're going to say, you know what? Same thing. I love you and I hold you in high esteem. And because you said that, it hurt me more than if someone else said it. And you guys can be like, oh my God, so we're both screwed up? And you guys are going to be like, yeah, and you're going to laugh it off. And you're going to hopefully move forward. I'm not 100% sure about it though, because I have the world in the reverse. So clearly things are in the works, but not fully, because we have the magician in the reverse. So I feel like you're going to be coming back tomorrow, Libra, in the continuous saga. So it's happening, but it has not happened. It's not there yet, is what I should say. There's still work to do, but there's definitely work happening. So continue working on yourself. Continue focusing on whatever it is that you've been focusing on to keep yourself distracted from this person. Working out, eating better, focus on your job, hobby, starting new relationships with different friends, dating other people, whatever it is that you've been doing to help you focus less on all the things you've done wrong in this relationship and focus less on wishing you were in this relationship. Because what's happening is, as you heal, they heal. As they heal, you heal. So the best way to have a chance to be in a relationship with this person is to heal. That's all I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much. Until next time.